Hello, welcome to MKB Life Coach podcast. You can find all the information about what I offer at my website, which is mkblifecoach.com. Also, if you've got any questions that you'd like answering for the next podcast, please send an email to info@mkblifecoach.com. So I hope you enjoyed today's podcast and I look forward to hearing your feedback. So today I'm going to tell you what a week I've had and also a few other bits that are coming up in the future. So it's been hectic at MKB Life Coach this week. As you know, I am a life coach, but I do specialise in grief and bereavement, and that's because of what I went through many years ago. So because I've just recently written a book, which is 31 Days Life-Changing Journal, the press and the radio have heard about it, and so I've been doing interviews. So this week we had an interview with a Nottinghamshire Post person, and he put some information out on the internet which really upset me. The headlines were awful because it was saying that I was still looking for unanswered questions after 11 years. Which was completely wrong, and it caused quite a lot of heartache because lots of people were asking me if I was still okay, and they didn't realise I was still looking for the answers, which I wasn't at all. So I managed to get hold of this man, and I said to him, why have you put the headlines? And he said, well, that's what you were saying. I said, no, I never ever mentioned it. And he said, well, at the inquest you said that there was no answers. I said to him, no, it was a pure accident, and that's what came out at the inquest. I said to him, the interview was about how I now help people because of what I went through, and it was meant to be about the book mainly, not about the death of my daughter and the accident and everything like that. Anyway, to cut a long story short, I managed to get the headlines changed, which was really good, and it made me feel better, and I hope it made other people that were reading it feel better. And then the next day, it went actually into the Nottingham Post. The headline and the story wasn't fantastic. They seemed to want to concentrate on the accident which happened, say, 11 years ago. But they did say how now I'm a life coach and I'm going to help people through grief and bereavement from what I learned, and because I've done so many courses since then, so that I can help people. Because grief is an awful place to be. My thing is, it's like a private club that nobody wants to be in. And it can be very difficult. Yes, you've got lots of family around you and friends and things like that, but nobody knows what you're going through. And everybody's grief is completely different. There's no timeline of when you should stop grieving, or, even when you should start grieving, because sometimes you can be perfectly all right for a few months or a few weeks, and then it just hits you. And so that's why I do what I do now, and I want to help as many people as possible. So I briefly said about my book, which is available on Amazon, and it's also available on my website. And then later, the 1st of October, I've got another book coming out, which is a journal, and it's for you to write in it every single day. So it's a whole year. And it's covering affirmations, there's places for you to put your positive words, and then there's a section in it as well for you to write each day your feelings. Because if you get your feelings out of your head, it makes you feel so much happier. There's nothing worse than having negative feelings going round and round in your head, because it just needs to be taken out. And if you write them down, and write them in a different colour as well to when you're happy memories are as well, which is really good, because then it's like a brain dump, and it does make you feel a lot better. Coming up as well, on my website you can sign up, because what I'm looking to do is on a fortnightly basis is have a Zoom group call, and so that everybody can join in. I will be like the leader of it, but it's for everybody to have their say. And so I'll be basically the moderator, but the more people that join, obviously the easier it'll be for everybody to put their words and get advice from other people as well. So, and also for you to realise that you're not all alone. I haven't decided exactly on what day it'll be. It'll be early evening time, probably 7, half 7 time. But we need quite, a few people to sign up for before we can start doing it, because obviously we don't want just 1 or 2 people on it. We could do with 3 or 4 at the minimum, and it can go up to 10 to 15 people. So if you want to register on that, if you go onto my website, and there is a link in there, and you can drop your email address, and then as soon as we've got enough people, I will email you all with dates and times and a link so that you can join in. As some of you already know, I've got a group on Facebook which is there for anybody to join, and it's just a self-help group, and obviously more of the interaction that we have with people on there, again, that will help people as well. So if you're feeling a bit fed up or anything like that, you can write on there, and obviously I will be there as well, and I can help and drop messages as well. But there's other people within the group as well. We've got quite a few followers on there now, and so the more we have following, the more information and the help that you'll be able to have, which will help everybody. And it's just a growing community at the moment. There's also a grief group which you can join if it's just grieving that you're looking to get help with, and join their community. And that's a completely private group, so nobody can see who's in it, but it's there. If you would like to join that one, you're more than welcome. Just look for MKB Life Coach, and it's a sponsored support group, and the MKB Life Coach grief group, and then you'll be able to join those, and you're more than welcome. And then the best news I've got this week is I'm just about to finish my hypnosis course, so that I feel that it'll be a good thing to have, so I can help people relax and find different triggers for them to be able to cope in different situations when they're at home. And so I'm looking to do a hypnosis course in the near future. And so what I'll be looking for is 3 or 4 people to send me an email if they're interested in doing it. The first one will be completely free because, as I say, I'm only just doing the course, and I want to be able to practice and make sure that everybody's happy with it. And then going forward, I will do them on a regular basis, but there will be a nominal charge for those ones. But it won't be hugely expensive, because I try and keep all my prices down low so that everybody can join in, because I don't feel that it's fair to outprice things so that it's not available for everybody. And then finally, for this podcast, I'm just going to explain to you about a 5-day program I'm putting together, and it will be different tasks for you to complete. It'll be all about mindfulness and relaxation, and getting a clearer head and the way to look forward. That's going to be happening in November, and it will be a combination of some workbooks. There'll be some videos for you to watch, and then each evening there'll be a half an hour Zoom call for you to jump on and ask any questions that you're struggling with. And again, there will be a nominal fee for this, and the reason I'm doing the fee is mainly so that people do actually come onto it and get some benefit for it, because if you pay for something, you're more likely to join. So it's going to be £15 for the whole week, and as soon as it's up and running, I will let you know. But if you're interested beforehand, please drop me an email at info@mkblifecoach, and I can put you on the list. So that's all for today. Please don't forget to send any questions you have into my email. And I look forward to the next podcast, which will be coming very soon. And if you've enjoyed today, please give it a thumbs up, and put any, give comments and everything, because I really would appreciate that. Thank you very much.